One driver's been fired whilst Ferrari hold FOM's feet to the fire for their treatment of Lewis Hamilton during the Chinese Grand Prix. All the headlines, all the news, coming up on Quick Stop News. Welcome to Quick Stop News. My name is Barry Hart, and you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. If you're watching this, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 6,000, less than 250 to go. Will you join us for hard-hitting news every single weekday that I turn up? I have a habit. Nevertheless, much like my habit, one thing that doesn't stop is the headlines. And here they are. Liam Lawson is out of Red Bull. He's sacked, gone, goner, finito. Fred Vasseur says to FOM. Makes them realize they're being idiots, being fools. And yes, to our first story of the day, Liam Lawson has reportedly been fired from Red Bull and will be replaced by Yuki Tsunoda in time for the Japanese Grand Prix. Now, not one to rest on our laurels and take the word of Ralph Schumacher, everyone's fifth favorite brother. We actually have a reporter at the scene at Red Bull ready to give us news. Can you hear us?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am here outside the bins for Red Bull, and yeah, I can confirm that Liam Lawson has been let go, and Yuki Tsunoda will be replacing him at Red Bull.
Martin, could you not have found an iron shirt? Like, what kind of... look at me and look at you.
I couldn't find one before. You guys shipped me here quite quickly. I couldn't find an iron in my house, so this is what I'm doing.
You've not even done your bloody buttons up, man.
Oh shit, so it is. Sorry.
Can you also confirm why you're stood by the bins at Red Bull and not outside of the front of the office?
Well, I tried to go to the front of the Red Bull garage, so the Red Bull office, but they said that they were not allowing anyone who purports British bias anywhere near the office. I don't really know what that means, but so yeah, this is the closest I could get to the office.
Okay, well, describe the situation as you see it. What are the bins telling you?
Yeah, so this stuff is definitely, they chucked all of this stuff out. Purportedly, Helmut Marko had a meeting with Liam where he said, you suck. You're not very good at this. And then they just kind of made him watch where they just put all of his stuff. As you can see, there's more stuff in here, but there's so much stuff they couldn't even fit it in the whole bin. So it's a shame.
That's a real shame. That's a real shame. Sorry, Martin, before you go, is that a spatula? Is that a barbecue spatula?
Yeah. So I lost my microphone. So I got one and I just put it on here. I didn't think you'd notice. Is it noticeable?
I mean, yes, it's noticeable.
Yeah, fair play.
Okay, well, that's top-notch reporting. As always, Martin, you are an asset to the team. Such an asset. Thank you.
Barry, can I have a lift home?
Take care. Well, thank you for your time, Martin. Always a pleasure. Well, as you can see there, Helmut Marko has been awoken from his cryo chamber to come out, and it looks like they've actually awoken him to come out of his cryo chamber to do something other than interviews, which no one wants to hear. And he seems to have fired yet another driver. To Helmut Marko, everyone says about Helmut Marko's talent ID. I think he's got worse talent ID than all of Future's baby mums. Like, what is he, like, miss after miss after miss? Miss. At this point, why would you even want to drive for the Red Bull Driver Academy? Seems like a humiliation ritual. Well, moving on to our next topic, and it would seem that Fred Vasseur has had enough of FOM and their dastardly radio messages. That's right, if you remember, during the Chinese Grand Prix, the radio messages that came across on the worldwide feed purported to imply that Lewis Hamilton refused to move over for Charles Leclerc as an instruction given to him by the team. However, it later transpired that Lewis himself was the one who wanted the swap to happen, as he knew he didn't have the pace. He delayed it as the pace picked up slightly and he was catching George, but then again messaged to say that he was happy to do the change. Now this comes off the back of a week of Lewis Hamilton being purported to be angry, being purported to be aggressive with his Ferrari engineers, and a growing narrative in the sport that they're trying to make out that Lewis Hamilton is evil. Lewis Hamilton's going to come in the night and take your children and eat them for lunch. Wow, British bias. Well, one person who's had enough of that is his team boss, Fred Vasseur, who marched up to FOM and demanded answers. And you know what FOM did? They cowered in their little corner. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, this is the statement they had to make. They said there was absolutely no intention of presenting a misleading narrative regarding the Ferrari team radio, said an F1 spokesperson. Due to other situations developing during the race, the message from Lewis was not played, but this was not intentional. Interesting. Things were developing during the race, such as a stale motherfucking tire preservation practice race. I mean, honestly, that first stint was like watching an EastEnders omnibus when you've already seen it all during the week. Like, you already know what's going to happen. Why would I want to watch that again? Now, all of this goes to the fact that F1 as a sport is trying to make things more entertaining. They're trying to be the Quick Stop F1 of sport. But the problem is, Quick Stop F1 is a platform for sports and entertainment. You, F1, are a sport. Stop trying to copy us in creating drama, in creating talking points. All you have to do is point your little cameras at the cars. That's all you have to do. That's it. Why complicate it any further? Okay? And one another thing, respect your goats. I don't see NBA doing this. I don't see NFL doing this. Fuck, I don't even see football do this. You think they'll do this to Lionel Messi? Would they fuck? Sort it out, or I'll sort you out. And that's a Barry promise. Well, that's your news for today. If you've enjoyed this, please make sure to give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel. As you can see, we're supporting many workers here. We're giving black people a chance here at Quick Stop F1. And me, as a Caucasian man, I am all for it. I love the blacks. But we need your support to be able to do that. Don't keep the money from the blacks now. And remember, as always, keep it on the black stuff. No, but seriously, when are we going to do something about Martin? Did you see how he looked? Fucking DEI hires all over the shop.